Hey viewers and friends, Andrew back again and welcome to another video. And today I'm doing a top 10 movie releases of 2013. Now I got the idea for this video from Buckeye Blood, who recently uploaded a really awesome video. I really enjoyed it a lot, talking about his top 5 horror releases of 2013. Now I'm going to talk about releases in general, not just horror. And I've decided to do a top 10 list as well. Before I get into it, I'm wanting to give a shout out to Buckeye Blood. So if you're not subscribed to him and you're a fan of horror, highly recommend it. He does some really good videos, really well presented. He talks really well, and he's just a big horror fan in general. So his channel link will be left in the description box, so please check him out. Alright, these aren't really in any particular order, and I'm pretty happy to be doing this list because I really wanted to do something movie related for this year. Quite often when it comes to modern movies, I don't really see enough modern stuff from that year to do a list, but to be able to do a top 10 movie releases for this year is pretty cool. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and hopefully you guys can do some video responses to this as well. I'd be pretty keen to see what you guys choose. Anyway, no particular order with these, a mixture of horror and non-horror, but I am saving my all-time favourite release till last. Before I get on to my official list, I'm wanting to give a quick honourable mention. I really kind of have to, because this was one of the big hitters release-wise of this year, and that is the Blu-ray collection of the Friday the 13th movies. There's a few reasons why this release didn't make my top 10 list. Overall though, it's a really well put together set. There's some great extra content inside, a booklet and a bunch of other extra stuff. The outer tin looks really good. However, the set does have a few downfalls. My major gripe with this is, why the hell did they not put the title on the spine? Yeah, very annoying, and something they could have easily done and really should have done. Also, I'm not a massive fan of the way that the discs are housed within the set as well, and they kind of went on the cheap with some of the sequels by putting 2 movies on the 1 disc. Other than that though, this overall is a really solid set, and I love the Friday the 13th movies. It's a fantastic slasher franchise, and it's great to finally see all of the movies on Blu-ray. Alright, let's get on to my official top 10. So first up, we have 2 releases of The Burning on Blu-ray. I did want to mention both releases, but first we're going to talk about the Scream Factory Blu-ray. First time this movie has ever seen the Blu-ray, and I love this slasher movie. It's an awesome one, and I've been wanting a Blu-ray release of it for quite a while now, and what better company to put it out than Scream Factory. Done an amazing job with the artwork. The artwork looks absolutely fantastic. I really love the cover art. And they did an impressive job with the disc as well. The movie looks great, has a great assortment of special features as well, so definitely had to mention that. And the other release that I want to talk about is also for The Burning. This is the Australian release under the Cinema Cult range, and this is the first time the movie has been released on a disc-based format here in Australia, which is awesome. It never had an official DVD release over here, so for it to come to Blu-ray first is amazing. And the artwork looks great. They've stuck with the original cover art, or the original poster art, which looks awesome, and it also comes with a really nice slipcover as well. The release is pretty much identical to the Scream Factory one. Picture quality is the same, and so are the special features, I believe. So if you live in Australia, definitely support this release of The Burning. Next up, sticking with the Scream Factory label, we have my all-time favourite Scream Factory release, and it's the double feature of TerrorVision and The Video Dead. I know Scream Factory have put out some amazing movies, but for me this is definitely the standout release for several reasons. One, this is the first time both movies have had a disc-based release, and considering that, and considering how fucking amazing TerrorVision looks on Blu-ray, they did an absolutely incredible job. TerrorVision looks fantastic on Blu-ray. Awesome transfer. Both movies come with a excellent range of special features and just a really well made set. There's some nice inside artwork for both movies that looks really awesome. The Video Dead is a fun film, I like it, but TerrorVision is definitely my favourite movie out of the two, and yeah, just such an amazing release for TerrorVision. TerrorVision is a really fun, cheesy, sci-fi 80s creature feature that I highly recommend, and yeah, they just did an absolutely incredible job with it. So this is the double feature of TerrorVision and The Video Dead. Next we have the Australian exclusive box set of VHS 1 and 2. Two really awesome modern horror anthologies. Definitely recommend both movies. And this is a really nice looking box set. It's great to have a exclusive Australian horror Blu-ray set for a change. Normally it's America that's getting all these nice sets, but this is really well put together. It's very simplistic, but I absolutely love the VHS style slip box. Looks absolutely fantastic in terms of artwork. Both movies are housed in individual Blu-ray cases with the original artwork, which is great. And as I said, both movies are really good. We have another box set, and how could I not mention the Chucky Complete Collection on Blu-ray. You guys know that I'm a massive fan of Chucky and Child's Play, especially the first three movies. I'm not a fan of Bride and Seed at all, but it's kind of cool that they're part of the set, I guess. And Curse to Chucky was a fantastic addition to the franchise. I've recently heard that they are making a sequel to Curse, which is pretty awesome. Definitely looking forward to seeing what they do with that. But yeah, finally we have Child's Play 2 and 3 on Blu-ray. Child's Play 2 is my favourite out of the entire series. I absolutely love it. So I was ecstatic when I found out that was getting a Blu-ray release, and they've done a really good job with the transfer. Overall though, this box set comes highly recommended. They've done a really good job in terms of the packaging. Really nice job on the artwork as well, and yeah, just an overall really impressive set. The next one, I'm not really going to focus too much on the release. It's more about the movie itself, and that is Maniac. Now, I believe this one officially came out in 2012, but I did check out the movie for the first time in 2013, and that's when this Blu-ray release came out, so I am going to count it. This is a pretty solid Blu-ray release. You know, the picture quality looks fantastic, but for me it's definitely more about the movie. This is easily the best horror movie that I've seen all year, if not the best movie I've seen all year. Doesn't really count movies that I've seen before. I'm talking about new release films. Absolutely amazing. This remake blew me away. Especially in terms of the camera work, all shot in POV, some of the most creative camera shots that I have ever seen in a movie. So effective, wow, just absolutely mind-blowing. I've always been a massive fan of Elijah Wood, and he did an absolutely incredible job as Frank Zito in this one. Really well done. Fantastic soundtrack throughout as well. Just such an absolutely phenomenal movie. That is the Maniac remake. The next one is the 20th anniversary Blu-ray DVD release of The Sandlot. Now this is one of my all-time favourite movies, quite possibly in my top 5 favourite films of all time. I grew up on this movie and I still absolutely love it. And for the movie, this is a pretty solid release. I owned the original Blu-ray that came out first, but I basically double dipped on this for the slipcover alone. Massive fan of slips, and this is a really, really nice slipcover. It's a solid addition all round. The artwork is really, really awesome on the Amray cover as well, and it also comes with some neat little sort of baseball or trading cards as well. So overall, a pretty solid release to one of my favourite films of all time, The Sandlot. Absolutely love it. And this year has also seen some fantastic steelbook releases as well. So the rest of the films I'm going to show are all on Blu-ray steelbook. And to kick things off with that, we're going to talk about the UK release of the 35th anniversary Halloween edition. Absolutely fantastic release to my favourite horror movie of all time. The best the movie has ever looked, so I definitely highly recommend that. Also has some new special features. The Horror Hound documentary with Jamie Lee Curtis is fantastic. The new commentary, not so good. But this is a really, really nice release overall. The artwork on the steelbook looks absolutely fantastic, so definitely highly recommend that. Alright, the next steelbook is of The Orphan Killer. Now, I'm really, really pleased that quite a few of you have been really getting behind this release and picking it up for yourselves. This is an awesome, awesome modern slasher flick, and this is a really, really great release all round. One of my all-time favourite steelbooks, actually. The artwork looks absolutely amazing, and they've done a really, really solid job with the release. I used to own the DVD, and this was the first time watching the movie on Blu-ray, and it looks really good. Also comes with the bonus CD soundtrack and a collector's booklet as well. It's limited to 1,000 copies, I believe, as well. So that is the Orphan Killer Blu-ray steelbook. Next we have Commando, which is one of my favourite 80s action movies of all time with Arnie. Great movie, absolutely love it. And this is a damn nice steelbook. The artwork is absolutely amazing. I feel quite privileged to hold this in my hands right now and own it in my collection, because this went out of print extremely fast. It was a Zavvi.com exclusive from the UK, and it had an extremely limited print run. So very, very happy to own the Commando steelbook. And my favourite release of 2013 goes to none other than the Goonies steelbook. Most of you are well familiar that this is my favourite movie of all time, and to have it on steelbook form with the original poster artwork that I grew up on is absolutely fantastic. There's been a few variations in terms of cover art and artwork on different releases, but this is my all-time favourite artwork for the movie. I absolutely love it, with all the characters dangling from the rocks, and it's just a really, really well put together steelbook. Great artwork all round. On the back and the front, and also on the inside as well. And while they probably could have done a slightly better job on the Blu-ray for the movie itself, still packaging wise it's an excellent looking release, and it's my favourite movie of all time. So very, very happy to have this one on steelbook form with my favourite artwork. Alright guys, so there you have it, my top 10 movie releases of 2013. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know what you think of my choices in the comments section below. I'd also love for you guys to do some video responses for this one, letting me know your top 10 or top 5 movie releases of this year. Alright guys, well I hope you've enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.